That would be 3-0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And, of course, well, he cares less about those two numbers. He's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
19.
The first carry here for Ashton Genty. Only finds a couple of yards of space. It's second down. We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here.
A 3-yard up, 2nd and 7.
Got it. Ready?
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Ready? Big Lion. Panther 6.
Working out of the gun. Sanders has him on the quick hitter. He rocks that tackler. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Tag. Rig alert. Rig alert.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Called in, again it's Bowers. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
We give a lot of credit to receivers in a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Nearly broke even, but the defenders followed that zone read well. It's going to cost him about a yard.
A loss of 2. Brings up 3rd down and 6.
Sanders now on 3rd down. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Well, when your opponent fails to act, Brock, you want to capitalize, right? And they are moving like a team ready to provide us with our first points of this game.
Yeah, pretty lackluster start there, Kate, from their opponents. So you got a golden opportunity to immediately take control as they convert to stay on the field.
The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty.
Here we go. Set. Go.
Running it after the penalty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
33-yard line.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 14.
Go.
To the air, Sanders. Throwing left side, Bowers has it. And they bring him down. It looks like he got it to the 27.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making a stop short like they did and bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, I like when these defensive coordinators say they want to populate the ball. And that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
Let's go. Viking 18. Go, Rig. Go.
They'll go. It's Sanders. Pass complete. Screen play. He has the 1st inside the 10. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Raiders have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Ramiz Ahmed for the point after try.
For the extra point.
Right down the middle. It's good. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Chiefs nothing.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And as he continues lighting up the stat sheets this season, we can see he's still chasing one man for the NFL lead in passing yardage. Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And he's not going to be able to add anything to that catch. So give him progress across midfield there to the opposing 46. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. First and 10 now from the 46.
A gain of 14. And a first down.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So that brings up second down. Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Raiders with an extra DB out there, third down.
Brings up 3rd and 12.
To the air on 3rd and long.
The pass. Max Crosby on the tackle.
Another punch brings Johnny Hecker back to the field. And he's getting the call for the second time this game. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Cougar 19! Cougar 19! Go, Champ! Go, Champ! Ready?
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Throw over the middle, caught by Brown. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. All set now, first and 10.
That's good for Oakland.
Now Sanders. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. 7-0 is our score. We'll get back to the action in just a moment. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They've got 2nd and 5.
18 Cardinal, 18 Pioneer. Go.
Sanders back to throw. Trying for the deep ball. It is caught at the 20. There it is. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a 13-0 lead.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Ahmed now for the point after.
Lining up for the extra point.
Down the middle. And the Raiders double their lead to 14.
Raiders 14. Chiefs nothing.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Starting from the 5. Escapes the defender. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. Andy Reid getting his Chiefs offense ready to go for a new series. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Brought in inside the 20. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs start to fight back with their first points of this game. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
14. Chiefs 7.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Khalil Herbert on the return. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. The Raiders and quarterback Shedeur Sanders ready to get back to work. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in and week out. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Still at the 30 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10.
At the 30-yard line.
Check. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
Throwing again here. Sanders. Lays out left side and gets it. Gain 15 there. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
And an Oakland first
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard
And off to
line.
Genty. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. Give him 13 on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
That's another Raiders first down.
Ready.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Back to Genty. He was descending upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground.
40-yard line.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Counter give to Genty. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out.
Ready.
3rd and long, they're going to throw.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 4th down.
Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Dragon 60. Go.
And they're going for this. Taking a shot deep here. He's got it inside the 10. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders take a 13-point lead. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
2-point attempt coming. Sanders getting his offense set.
Come on,
The
come
Raiders
ready.
will line
All
up
right,
for
they're going to throw for it.
conversion.
Escapes the pocket. And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete.
You go with what you think is your best option. There they felt like it was going to be a pass, but sometimes it simply doesn't work.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return starts at the 9. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Chiefs offense set to take over again. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Well, Brock, it only took one play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. This is cut downfield by Rice. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. Right back to Rice, caught again. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Finds him on the crossing route. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it.
And a Kansas City Chiefs 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27.
1st and 10. It's Mahomes. That's incomplete left side. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Darian Porter on the coverage.
Back to the air, Mahomes. Here's a screen set up for Pacheco. Still has room inside the 15. And finally, they catch up to him at the 11. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go.
And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs make it a one-score game in the 1st half. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Raiders and quarterback Shedeur Sanders ready to get back to work. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
Sanders going to look to throw. It's a screen play to Genty. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Tackled on the play by one of the linemen, Omar Norman Lott.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Oakland in just a moment. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Here we go, here we go. 79, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Brought in by his back here, it's Genty. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. They've been leaving him open, and that is something they're going to have to button up in the near future, Brock, considering the type of start this guy is having.
Yeah, this running back's making all sorts of friends with his buddies in his offensive huddle. Enemies on the other side, but this kind of production means everybody's going to get to eat today.
And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Gets it to him on the screen. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. 3rd and just 2 to go.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Check, Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
Genty from the gun. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down. Throwing here just before halftime. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Trent McDuffie in to pick it off. And the Chiefs are stopped on that return. So that interception's going to be the final play of this opening half. We'll catch up with the rest of the league later. Let's go right through halftime and on to the start of the third quarter. Butker on now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Raiders and quarterback Shedeur Sanders ready to get back to work. And it's been impossible. Sanders going to throw here on first. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
At the 31-yard line.
70.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Forced out to his right. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for an Oakland first down.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
On first down, here's Sanders. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up second down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
So after the incompletion, still at that 40-yard line for second and 10. Back to for that quick stop, but a nice completion gets him across midfield. To the air on first down, Sanders. He's going deep this time. Big gain downfield. And he is in. Touchdown. The Raiders grow the lead coming out of halftime. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Two-point attempt coming. Sanders getting his offense set.
The Raiders will line up for the two-point conversion.
Looking to throw here. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Nick Bolton has it. Trying to chip away at that lead, but just not able to figure it out there to take another 2 points off.
Yeah, every one of these calls at this juncture of the game tells a story, and right now that story being told is this crew is feeling the pressure trying to chip away at those points. Maybe a little over-aggressive, as now they're still down big.
And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Chiefs and Xavier Worthy back in possession here. Their work really cut out for him now, partner, to follow up that touchdown and get things back to a one-score game. He completes it in traffic. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down.
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders' side of the field.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Another throw for Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
They break the huddle. It's second down now.
Brings up second and 12 at the Raiders' 39-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down at that 17-yard line.
It's a game
coming to the line. This is first and 10.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First
in the red zone now. Gets him on the in route. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Offense is set. This is second and 2.
Brings up second and 2 at the 9-yard line.
Here's Mahomes on a designed run. And they're not going to give him an inch on this second down play. Good job containing that run right at the line. Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is third and 3.
Third and 3.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. He gets it to Rice. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on third down. And they've got themselves a first and goal.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Pacheco has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. It's second and goal.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal.
Pacheco again. And he's stopped for a loss again, this time at the 3. So now, here's third and goal.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. The play lost a yard.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's got it. And he runs out of room before he can get to that marker. So now we're going to see what they decide to do, Brock, on this 4th and 1.
It's now 4th and goal.
They'll go. It's Mahomes. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs start the second half with some needed points.
Harrison Butker on for the point after.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs trim the deficit down to 5.
36. Chiefs 21. Harrison Butker.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Here's Herbert on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Raiders, the receiver Dante Thornton Jr. out and ready for their next series. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10. And he hasn't been a stranger to the end zone this season. No, sir, including on their prior drive, Brock. A pretty important touchdown for him when you look at his season total.
Check. Hurt. Ready.
First play is going to be again to Genty. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too. No, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
At the 23-yard line.
Another give here to Genty. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop. Give him 6 yards on the run, so it's going to be third and 5. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's the Raiders' ball, a chance at a win if they can hang on to this lead. Here they come. This is third and 5. Here's Sanders now. Dumped off to his running back. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And, hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
And get forward about 5 yards, looks like. It's second down now.
Tackled at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now Sanders. Setting up the screen. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Let's go now. Check, Matt, Franco 80. Ready?
3rd and long for him here. We've got a screen to the running back. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness that's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
Come on, set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
You're going to run for it, forward. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the 1st.
I think sometimes you hear 4th and 2, and it sounds like it's short. But what if I said 4th and 6 feet? That's a little bit more, and it takes a surge just like that to get it done.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. He's going to loft one deep to the left. In the goal line. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go, set. Ready.
From the red zone on 1st. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms, but it slips through. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown. The Raiders stretch it to a 2-score game in the 4th. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. Ahmed now for the point after.
Lining up for the extra point.
Point after is up and through. And the Raiders push the lead up to 12.
Raiders 33, Chiefs 21.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense out to take over. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be a sky high right now.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, Mahomes finds him over the middle. He got mighty close, didn't he? But they marked him just short of the 1st. He's at the 34. Working quickly here.
9-yard gain on the play.
It's Pacheco on 3rd. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage. Offense to the line fast.
A gain of 6.
1st down throw, Mahomes. Hits him on the out route. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Working quickly here. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. And a first down, Chiefs.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes now. Short pass brought in. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3.
It's 3rd down. And 3 yards to go.
Off the play fake. It's Mahomes. Man downfield. He's got it. It's worthy. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone.
21 yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. A gain of 21 yards.
Throwing again. Mahomes. Into traffic. Complete. And he'll go down here at the 16. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A 6-yard pickup.
Putting a receiver in motion.
At the 16.
Back to the air. Mahomes. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Another throw for Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Again, Mahomes to throw. Has it in close. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs now within 1 score in the 4th. Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs trim the deficit down to 5.
Chiefs 28.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Here's Herbert on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Raiders to the receiver Dante Thornton Jr. out and ready for their next series. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Hey, check that, street.
Back to throw, here's Sanders. Flush down now to his left. This is Cox, that's Bowers working downfield.
Illegal forward pass, offense.
Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. So not just the yardage, Brock, but the illegal forward pass also cost them the down. It's 2nd and long.
Cougar 19.
First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And he scraped together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up. Now with 2:09 left on the clock, we got a timeout from the defense.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Looking to throw. Dump off to his fullback. There's the stop they needed. Dropped behind the line, and they can get the football back now. And this defense wants the extra stoppage before the 2-minute warning as they take a timeout, 2:05 on the clock. Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Escapes the pocket. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Oakland. Raiders with a 5-point lead. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Let's go. 18.
They're going to pass it here. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. So things not looking good after that sack. 15 to go here on second down. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at third and extra long, and that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
Here he is to throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Trying to set this up quick.
A loss of 7. It's 4th down.
Third. Right there. Go.
Back to throw. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. He'll look to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They send a tight end in motion. Setting up to pass. Right back to Rice. Caught again. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone in line.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. He brings it in. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there.
And he's into the end zone. So that turns out to be a very smart risk. They've got the lead in this 4th quarter.
Raiders 33.
Well, it may be stating the obvious, partner. I do that sometimes often, but tight ends, such a mismatch this close in. And no surprise, they went his way for that 2-point conversion.
Yeah, it's one of those guys, security blanket. Whether he's designed read or not, this quarterback knows that tight end's a great outlet. Why? Because often they're bigger and they're stronger. Even if they're double teamed, there's still that chance to get that entry pass like a great post in basketball, and they know how to finish.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
18 Rattler. Go. Cowboy 80. Let go.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Chiefs make it a 10-point ball game.
43. Raiders 33.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Raiders have their offense back out there. And that last pick 6 might just be the nail in the coffin of their hopes in this one, Brock, as that lead now stretches to 2 possessions.
Well, we get to see now how these guys react to this kind of adversity. Do they shake it off and be aggressive? Because we know they've got to score and score quickly.
Check smash. Cougar 19. 19 Lion.
Sanders going to throw here on 1st. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Raiders are going to have a first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Here he goes, one final shot. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. This is caught inside the 15. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. And they take not just a victory, but some serious year-long bragging rights home with them after this one, as they finish off the sweep of their division rivals.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Miami Dolphins and our home team. On the visitor's sideline, Mike McDaniel, the coach of the Dolphins. His guys have really been struggling. 2-6 in their last 8. And on the other side, the head coach of the Raiders. Our squad fired up as we approach kickoff. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, glad to have you join us. The punter, Braden Mann, will start this one. And off we go here on EA Sports. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. They're led out by the son of the Hall of Famer. Out of Colorado, Deion's son, Shedeur Sanders.
You just hope throughout your career, Mike, that you're not on the wrong end of too many games like last week. So many games in the NFL come down to one score. They're very close. And every once in a while, there are multiple score games where you just can't seem to keep it close. They've got to do a better job keeping pace early, get off to a faster start. They want to have a chance. Come the fourth quarter, if this thing's within one score, they're going to feel a lot more comfortable this time around than where they were last week.
2 yards on the pickup.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8. Now it's Sanders. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Not the sharpest of starts on offense. Here an early 3rd and long.
1918.
Watch twins. Watch twins.
Sanders will throw it. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
Ready. Ready. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready.
Eating the tough yards. They'll go with their fullback. And he is going to have a Raiders 1st down. Good work there. 4th and 1. They pick up 7 and pick up a new set of downs.
Rig alert. Rig alert. 60 by 6.
Now Shedeur. Oh, man, open downfield is Thornton. First reception for the man who enters the week as the NFL's leader in receiving yards. This one, good for a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
77. Cowboy 80.
Here's Sanders to throw. Going up top. That is brought in. And he will get into the end zone. Dante Thornton, touchdown, Oakland. And that is touchdown number 25 on the year.
Makes the score Raiders 7.
They find the end zone here on the opening drive, and Greg, they're able to do it in the air.
Mike, it makes you wonder, is this drive a sign of things to come? I mean, this secondary, they had their hands full there. Are we going to see it repeated throughout the rest of this game, or are they going to have some answers on defense?
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Miami offense will make their way onto the field. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
So you take a look at last week's game, Mike, and you certainly wouldn't say that he played poorly. I mean, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. That's a clean slate. But when you talk to his coaches, they said they haven't seen him this motivated to bounce back after a loss in his entire career. So he's had a great week of practice. He's really challenging the guys around him to elevate their standard. And if it's any indication of how today is going to go, I think we're in for a treat.
Once again, it's Achane. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of
set to go now on 1st and 10.
First down.
They'll send their tight end left.
14. First down, Dolphins.
That's an RPO quickly into the hands of Waddle. And he'll be forced out of bounds.
11 more yards.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
First down. First and 10.
Tight end on the move left. That's to Waddle again. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5. From the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Gain of 6. And the Dolphins.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. On the handoff, this is HN. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
It's a loss of a yard.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's complete. It is the rookie from Washington. And he's in. Touchdown, Miami. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Bates, good with the extra point.